And we're live. Hello and welcome to Time of the Week,
where we always talk watches
and occasionally drink wine.
Hello.
Or blueberry pancake sours.
That sounds awesome.
Amazing.
It does look
Very
like I'm
cool.
drinking like Ribena, which is
It's quite thick, like almost like a smoothie.
It looks like a smoothie.
Yeah.
There you go. It's healthy.
Oh, but we don't get glug.
Look how cool that can is.
So cool.
I like it.
Don't you just want to keep can you keep the cans or can you
No, we have to give them back.
No, but is there a way to do that?
Bloody recycling police here.
But you'd want to keep them or display them, but then that could be that'd be a lot of cans.
Yeah, I feel like that's a bit like student accommodation, unfortunately. You know, where you just have like bottles of Romanoff vodka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to keep all the corks from champagne, but didn't last long.
Yeah.
Right, got some people joining in the chat. Jizzy Ninja says few didn't miss it. I mean, do you think they know what's coming up? Do you?
Maybe if they checked out our Instagram like they should do.
Yes.
Yeah.
They will know what's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of catfishing apparently. So.
Bit of clickbait. Right. How long before I bring them on? Shall I make them wait a little bit longer?
Yeah.
Peter says, "Where's Dumb and Dumber?"
Oh, they're backstage,
waiting in the wings.
Yeah.
In the green room. Okay, right. Let's do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, very excited to introduce from Clockbait. We have Anthony and Luke. Ta-da! Welcome along.
Hey guys, how are we doing?
Hi.
Yeah, good. Thanks.
Waves when you come on like a moron, like I do.
you wave like a simpleton as well. Okay, trying to wave down a bus. You're not even at the bus stop.
That awkward dad run.
Watch Gringer's in the chat. She says, "Hello, fellas." Hello, fellas.
Hello.
There we go. Yeah, so there are people watching live, so you might be able to see the little chat screen on the side if you feel free to keep an eye on it. They tend to just chat amongst themselves. I don't think they actually listen to us very much.
No.
Jizzy Ninja says we were brought out of retirement.
Yeah. You did go quiet for a little while.
Definitely could say that. We've done two.
Offended too many people.
Uh-huh.
No, wouldn't do that.
Never, ever.
Never, ever. In fact, our earlier stuff was far more offensive. We tamed it right down.
We can't monetize any of our early stuff at all.
Too much
We have to edit them to about 2 minutes long.
Well, there's that Scottish Watches podcast that was 2 hours, and then after the drunken one with Ricky, Dave, and Ryan, and it's 2 hours, and then after they edited out the swearing, it went down to an hour.
Seems about right.
I think Mark Wheeler on the in the comments is a bit upset that there's two blokes. Oh, is he gone?
Who are the people on the screen disturbing the chat?
Mark, it's not that kind of sight.
I imagine he's gone off with his box of tissues and just going to use his imagination. He's completely ruined it, Luke.
Me? Don't look at me.
This is a What's chat, so shall we do a wrist check?
Go on, guests of honour.
Yes, guests of
Yeah,
honour.
go on then, Luke,
Luke,
go first.
Oh, me, okay. I am wet. Oh,
I'll go. Who's going
can
first?
steal my thunder.
You go first.
I'm wearing a Rolex Oyster Perpetual 39.
Nice.
With
What
the
colour
rhodium.
Which colour is
dial.
that?
It's the rhodium with the blue.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Nice.
It's quickly become my
Where did
daily.
you get that from, Luke?
I got it from a place called Wrists of London.
Very nice.
Isn't that like the one in the like storage unit in the middle of like nowhere?
Yeah, it's in the middle of Baghdad. That's where they're called.
Excellent signal.
Moving swiftly on from that, I'm wearing an OP as well, but a green one with a very, very cheap £9 band from eBay that doesn't fit at all, but it's nice.
Is that the 41?
Yeah, it's 41. It's a new green one, and yeah, the new OPs are amazing. People need to get on the new OPs. The bracelet, everything, they just feel amazing. They're really good. Yeah. And they've got a in the clasps now, which makes them perfect for an everyday wearer.
You actually just completely pissed on my parade there. That's exactly what just happened.
New OP buy this one.
So you say the straps from eBay, does it fit? Is it like does it fit well at the case, or is it just a straight across?
No, it doesn't fit at all. It's about 19 mil rather than 20 mil, so there's like a big millimeter space. And yeah, it literally, because you have to cut the end to make it fit, and then it still doesn't fit. It literally looks like the beavers have been at it, nibbling it. So it's not the best money I've spent. Not the best money I've spent.
Not good. Okay. It looks from here. It looks great. So.
Yeah, it's definitely a good 10 footer, but anything close than that, no good.
No macro footage on that one.
Still wearing it though.
Oh yeah, of course. Who am I impressing here? Look at it.
Thanks for making an effort, Ant.
Yeah.
I've got a shirt on.
And it matches your watch as well.
Exactly. See,
you are very green.
I put some thought into it.
Okay, okay, so going around the screen, Sam, what are you wearing?
Today I decided to wear, I haven't actually worn this on the show yet, which is really weird, but I decided to wear my Scottish Watches swatch today.
Yeah,
right?
We love that watch.
Yeah,
I could hear something.
Lucy, what are you wearing?
Today I'm wearing my little Amiga DeVille.
Well,
nice.
And just for shits and giggles,
you too.
I also have my Scottish Watches watch with my name on it.
I hear they come with like a free pack of non-toxic crowns. Is that true?
Don't know where you're getting yours from.
Sure, yeah.
And just a quick one with these Scottish watches, we should make that our forfeit watch. For the worst watch in the world that we've got to buy.
Yeah, I think
so.
See.
Very ladies, but we have to jibe Scottish watches somehow, and you lined it up too.
There you go.
Just because we're better than you.
Yeah.
I think that's a hint of jealousy, and sorry about
He is
that.
wearing green.
That's exactly why I've got it on.
you
Sam,
love
what are
these
you
boys.
wearing?
Okay, so I have got a Speedmaster Schumacher in time for the Formula One season that kicked off at the weekend. Going to be wearing it. It's available for sale.
I was going to ask if that's for sale. I was going to tee you right up, but
That might suit you, Luke. That's really nice.
It looks good on
You've
you.
always liked the Schumacher.
It's so cool. It's the Daytona equivalent, isn't it? So maybe I should just wear it and pretend it's a Daytona.
Yeah, just hold it like far enough away from the screen.
Yeah.
Make sure I don't wear my glasses. And it'll be the Daytona.
It's cool, and it's like the everyday version of the Speedmaster. So it's automatic, sapphire crystal, and it's got a date on it. So it's like, why go for a mean watch that you're going to worry about, and then instead of get one of these.
That's the thinking man's Panda Daytona, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or the poor man's. Let's just drop that right in. I've tried that watch on at a Red Bar. It was Tom's. He had one at one of the London Red Bars, and they are so good.
Yeah.
The racing Speedmaster. It's got a nickname, I think, as well, but I can't remember what the nickname of that one is. Is it the Legend? I think it's the Legend.
It's called the Schumacher Legend. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There we go.
Schumacher Legend edition.
We do know stuff about watches, Ant.
Well, you do at least.
Luke, you've got a Speedmaster, haven't you?
I do. I have it next to me, actually, but I prepared. I've got notes on one side. No, I don't have notes.
What's wrong with you?
No, I've got a knife here as well. I don't know what that's for. But Anyway,
It's not going to go that bad.
I do have a Speedmaster. Yeah, I've got a. I've just got the non-thinking man's one. If you want to go that way, I've got the Hesselite. Yeah, the proper one.
Oh, Mark Wheeler's back. He must have been quick.
I mean, he's still not listening to. He's not listening to us now. Thank you.
Yeah.
He's just having a chat.
Yeah.
You can't keep up with the chat. It's too much.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Dan's actually pointed out about my paneling. Thank you very much, Dan.
It's very posh. It does look very nice. Yeah.
Thank you. I did that.
Paneling's become like all the rage now.
That's the thing,
Very
right?
fashionable.
So we did that a couple of weekends ago, and I reckon in 10 years down the line, houses are going to be sold with just paneling all over the shop, coming off the walls, and it's going to be like the new Artex, I think.
Yeah.
But
It's going to be like layers of Farrow and Ball paint.
that is Farrow and Ball as well, yeah.
Is it like elephant's breath or like mole?
No,
poo
I've
or
actually got
something?
elephant's breath downstairs on the walls. I've got that. I don't know what this one's called. No, I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Remortgage for elephant's breath.
Yeah. Yeah.
God.
But
Weird names.
okay. So I think everyone watching, most people have a bit of an idea of who you are, but do you want to give us a little bit of a rundown? Who is Clockbait? What are they about? Who are you individually?
We're two mates who are complete idiots that make videos about watches. That's it.
That was it. We started a couple of years ago, and the idea behind it was, again, like, it's pretty much the running theme that anyone with a watch account does it to hide their actual sad hobby from real life people. So that's kind of, but we thought actually we're both together. We're actually we cheated really, because we're like an old married couple that share a Facebook account. That's kind of what it is. But
Yeah.
But yeah, we make videos. We used to make videos. We do a couple nowadays, but we'll start doing some more, because, like Ant says, we just do them literally for our own amusement. That's all it's for. So yeah,
That's good.
Yeah.
As long as we're having fun, that's it. The content doesn't matter.
the content's horrendous. Yeah, horrendous.
It's really bad content that's just kind of rolled in glitter with a very nice B-roll, and that's it.
Well, the best thing is, because any of the videos that we do, we just have a chat, and it's difficult now because we do the split screen, but we don't plan anything at all. In case you couldn't tell, it's not exactly polished, like Ant said. And we make mistakes all the time, but we decide not to edit it out just to antagonize people in the comments. If I say a movement's wrong, you get someone going mental in the comments about it. And then, yeah, I mean, Ant's favourite pastime is to argue with people in the YouTube comments. So
I didn't look at the comments. I meant to, yeah, because I've heard that it all goes on.
Some of the old comments, when we set fire to those undone watches, that was yeah, that was
worth it for the comments alone.
The comments alone. We got so many dislikes, but the best thing is people don't realise that if you dislike, YouTube's algorithm, it makes it go up higher. So we got What
do they say? Like all publicity is good publicity.
That wasn't really good publicity. We had almost death threats from undone fanboys because
Nice.
well, we got the oxyacetylene on Undone Watch just to see what had happened.
Well, is that the one that you ran over as well?
Oh yeah, and did a burnout over one.
Yeah.
So,
That's all they deserve.
not to undone, but like that's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's what they deserved.
Yeah.
And me and Luke were drinking nice cocktails at the time and wearing very summery shirts. So.
Oh, was that when I was really sunburnt?
It was when you was bright red.
Honestly, yeah, that was really bad. You said that I looked like one of those sweets that's like red and white. A flump.
Oh dear. So have you upset many watch brands in your time?
No.
Other
We're too
than
small to. People don't care.
I think G-Shock were going to send us over some marketing material or something to do something with them, and then they looked at our YouTube comments and said no.
No.
Other than that,
you might have pissed off one company or maybe two at least. Then
maybe.
I'm trying to think, Ant, who else have we annoyed? I can't think.
I don't think we have. I think we're pretty good.
We just annoy the people that watch the videos instead. It's a lot more fun than annoying brands.
just the general public.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah.
The watch enthusiasts.
Yeah.
Anyone who bashes at a keyboard and gets angry in YouTube comments, they haven't got much brains going on, have they? They've not got much going on in their life, so it's always fun to pick on them.
What Lucy just said about the watch enthusiast, that was kind of the reason why we decided to do our own thing with the YouTube, because we kind of felt there wasn't really the the content or the market out there for people just to people just to literally have fun with a hobby. A lot of it seems, I don't know, self-obsessed or literally to shill. I'm not tarring everyone with the same brush at all. There's still some channels that I think are really good, but we just wanted just to have fun. That's what I mean. We do it literally for our own amusement. That's all we do it for. And if people enjoy it, then they enjoy it. And and we like cameras as well.
We record the conversations that we would normally be having in a pub about the watches. Essentially.
Makes a lot of I think there's a lot of like fantastic sort of information driven channels out there where you go to it and you will be informed and you'll learn so much, but then it's just like
and then you have is that what you get into? Then you have the opposite, just a couple of retards going, oh, so what?
Well, no, it's just because you still get the information, you just
just do it very differently.
Can you imagine doing a video on a Speedmaster nowadays? If you did a video on a Speedmaster and listed out all of the specs, yes, you'll be pleasing a few virgins somewhere and random, but it's boring. It's the specs of the Speedmaster. You can go anywhere on the internet to find that.
Come on, mate.
Yeah, it's just
Come
boring.
on, Speedmaster. You're going below the belt there. You know I love a Speedmaster.
They're lovely, but you don't need to know about them because they are what they are. That's what they're fine. They're nice. Lovely watch. If you want one, buy one. Whether it's got a head or not doesn't matter, does it?
They're good to time things.
Our green room chat before.
We'll pick up on that later.
Exactly.
Hold on, and someone has said they are the Langer on a NATO of the video makers watch circle.
I'll take that. I'm the Langer. You're the NATO. We'll have that.
Have you guys seen those?
They are the Langer on a NATO of the video watchmaker cycle. I quite like that.
Yeah, I'll take it.
You know the mythical. You know the mythical Langers, the ones that are the stainless steel ones with a solid case back. I've seen that. I've seen one of those on a £2. Well, in fact, I wore one on a £2 NATO strap.
What was that in Hackett
Gardens? Like £1,000,000.
Hackett Gardens.
Did you have to cut that up as well?
No, thankfully, one was definitely not mine. Unfortunately, it was someone else's. But yeah, imagine wearing a watch that pricey and just putting it on a really cheap, horrible NATO strap. Amazing.
Yeah,
why not
go cheap NATO?
That's where
I've kind of gone off NATO straps actually. I used to have loads, and I don't really wear them at all nowadays. Don't know why that is. Yeah, sorry, Adrian. Yeah, love them.
But if you do want to head over. So that's a little bit and sort of your collection at the moment. I mean, you guys swap and change quite a bit.
I never used to until like 3 months ago. We did a state of the collection video, and I looked at mine and I thought, I don't like this at all. Like, it's the first time I looked at it and I thought, nah, not for me anymore. So in the last 2 months, I've probably bought around about 10 watches and sold half of those again and sold off the rest of the collection. So I think I'm up, actually.
Are you working towards something, or are you just figuring out what you actually want in your collection?
No, I mean, I was trying to actually go down to the mythical free watch collection. That's what the goal was. So I had my Speedmaster. I bought the OP. And then I had room for a diver, and I decided that Vostocks, because I love a Vostok, a modified Vostok, that and G-Shocks don't count, so you can have as many of those as you like. And then we had this idea between Ant and I, because I had this space for a dive watch, and I was thinking about getting a Black Bay 58, but I need to do my garden, and if I bought a Black Bay 58, my other half, there's a light bulb up there, I'd be strung up by the bollocks for that. So I decided it wasn't really worth it. So we decided to have a bit of a game in which we started to buy dive watches. Well, we did it last month for £500 dive watch. So I bought a Christopher Ward. I just realised you asked us about the collection. No one's got an idea what anyone has now. I bought a Christopher Ward. Me and Ant are having a game. Every month you sell them, and then you buy something else. So I actually had a watch arrive today.
I was going to ask about that. So do you have to sell one before you buy the other, or
one in, one out?
So within a month, you have to buy and sell, and then
it is quite liberating to have a rotating space. It's quite good. So I had that Christopher Ward, which was okay. It was a bit boring, but it was okay. And I've just picked up a Zodiac actually for under the budget what I was going for, which is a little Super Seawolf 53 compression. So
I like them.
Good. I bought a Vogue last month as well. Yeah.
Lucy, you got Zodiac? No.
Yeah.
No.
You got Zelos.
I got Zelos.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I've not sold either of my Christopher Ward, so I'm probably going to lose. But if anyone wants to buy Christopher Ward, message me.
But you didn't like you like.
What is your Ant? Talk about your collection because it's more interesting than mine.
Oh no.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty bad at selling watches, so I just always have the watches I buy. I very rarely sell a watch, or sometimes I trade it. Usually, thanks to Sam, I've got the Daytona that I always miss. So that's one watch.
We did well with that.
Yeah, we did very well with that. But yeah, so I've got bimetal Daytona, an old Turnograph, which I'll never sell because it's gorgeous and lovely. A birth year sub, which is lovely. A couple of micro brand watches, a Fears watch, which I'll never sell. One of the Fears quartz watches, which is absolutely lovely. But yeah, no, I just buy stuff I like. I don't care what anyone else thinks about it. I buy what I like, and I'm really bad at selling stuff. So, which is bad because that's my living. So that is what I do in my profession.
Well, that's what I do as well. But I mean, I never used to sell stuff. But honestly, once you sell your first, honestly, it's so good. I got rid of the SKX, which was which was my gateway watch, and I thought in order to actually start selling watches, I want to get rid of the first watch that got me into the hobby, and if that goes, I won't really care what else goes. So, yeah,
I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could get rid of the first. Like, it's the one that got you into watches. It's like,
yeah, but it just wasn't getting
probably the most sentimental value. Surely,
I don't really have sentimental value. My Speedmaster's got sentimental value, I guess, but.
Yeah, I feel like you get more pieces that actually mean something to you other than, oh, this is just my first watch. Because you look back and it was like it wasn't like a great watch. It wasn't really worth keeping in the end. So I mean, because Lucy, what was your first watch? I think was it your Rolex?
It will be mine eventually, but yeah, it was a Rolex champagne dial.
So I understand why you wouldn't want to get rid of it, but like for us, it's kind of crappy.
My first proper watch was a Breitling that I had at Breitling, and then when I left, I had the option to buy it cheap, and I needed the money at the time, so I just sold it. And for a long time, I was like, oh, I wish I kept it. If I had it now, I don't know if I'd still. No, would I keep it? Maybe.
What Breitling was it though? Because Breitling's very touch and go.
Yeah, it was a Montbriant, Navitimer Montbriant, so it was the smallest of the Montbriants. Of the Navitimers. But yeah, I did. I probably would keep it. Yeah, I probably would wear it actually because I still do like the Navitimers.
But it's easy to get caught into a false sense of sentimental value because like Samantha was saying, just because it's your first watch, you almost think it's got sentimental value just because it's the first, but really it's just something that was sat in a cupboard that I didn't want to wear. So I thought if I get rid of that, then everything else is going to be really easy to sell, and it's quite good fun selling stuff.
Liberating.
Yeah.
And then you do, like I said, like you do find those ones that actually mean something to you, like. My Tudor actually means something to me. I don't think I'll ever sell it. So you just kind of learn as you go.
Yeah,
and your tastes change, right?
Do that, don't they? You just get some watches just connect with, and you just don't ever want to get rid of. So my most expensive watch, I couldn't care less if I sold that tomorrow. But some of my cheaper watches, I know you could offer me double what I paid for it, and I'd still want to keep it.
Yeah.
It's special. I might not even wear it for like 6 months. But it doesn't matter. I still like opening the box, looking at it, and closing it again.
Is there anything like on your wish list next?
Yes.
I guess with your diver challenge, that kind of is quite a lot of.
Well, apart from that, because I'm not counting that, I'm picking watches in the diving challenge. I'm picking watches that I wouldn't normally buy for myself because I know I'll be selling them.
That's exactly what we're doing. Yeah, it's really good. It's good. Yeah.
But with regards to a watch myself. Has to be a day date, especially. Also, I'm dying.
COVID. That's why, isn't it? That's why he's sat in a shipping container. Yeah. Oh, snap!
It's the asbestos in the roof. It's killing me.
Yeah. The hazmat suits walk through next.
I want a day date. Is what I want. I want a solid gold day date with gold face, the bracelet, everything.
I was going to ask about
so
that.
much gold.
Because you had the whole hashtag Make Gold Great Again, the campaign. What brought that about, and how's it going?
I love gold
because I don't really like it that much.
Isn't that a phrase from a film? Like, isn't that some powers?
No, I don't think so. Like gold member.
Yeah, gold member. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a keeper. Yeah, no.
I have that song in my head all day now.
I think on me, gold looks like wholly inappropriate at all times. It just doesn't ever. It doesn't suit me. Like I'll wear that bimetal Daytona with a tracksuit. It just looks awful.
Because you wear it with a tracksuit.
You go full on.
It's
got nothing to do with your skin tone and the gold.
Yeah, that is full Essex, mate. Rock up with a Range Rover and a tracksuit wearing a bimetal Daytona, slinging ching out the back.
I think that was the last time I saw you, Ant, actually. That was exactly the look that was happening.
So I'm thinking if I have a day date, I can wear shorts, white t-shirt, and some Air Max 90s and be completely inappropriate with it.
Yeah, that's a look. I like it.
But I'm scared that if I spend that amount of money that I'll never be able to sell it. So I can't quite afford it yet. It's going to take a while.
I know of a really nice day date for sale, actually.
Yes, stop that. No.
Well, I'll come back to that later. I'll message you later.
Sam has all the connections. I love it.
Yeah.
He does, he does.
I know. Yeah.
At least
I've
it's a
got
bit more
anything for-
attainable.
Yeah.
I've got anything for a Grand Seiko. That's me next, I think. Grand Seiko. I fancy I really. Do you know what? The white birch come out and it looks amazing, and the dial's incredible. But I still can't get on with the case and the lug width. I don't think it suits it. So I love the snowflake. But do you remember when we went and tried it on? And I just can't deal with titanium. Honestly, I know it's the point of the snowflake to have it light, but it just. Ugh.
I struggled with that, actually. Yeah.
Any titanium watch, unless it's like a seriously big watch, a titanium watch is the watch equivalent to getting a wet, limp handshake.
Yeah,
You put it on, you take it off, and do you know that weird, awkward person that shakes your hand before a meeting, and you instantly feel like you've got to run off and go and have a shower? You just feel like you've got to
Clammy, wet.
Oh,
No.
I'm afraid I haven't had that experience. I'm sorry that
haven't
you
you? Oh, it's so bad. I have a phobia of it. Anna will tell you the phobia I have, so I kind of compensate by the world's hardest handshake. I just go, all right.
Yeah, Luke turns up. He's this skinny little man, and he has the hardest handshake of any man I've ever got.
That's his compensation.
Grip strength. That's what it is.
But when we used to work together, whenever we went to meetings, there was always someone with one of those disgusting hands.
Wasn't it just? And we couldn't do the meeting together. You know, when Ant started crying, laughing the other day, I don't know if anyone's cared to watch one of the videos we've done recently. But yeah, that's what it was like if we were working together. It just didn't work because someone gives us a limp handshake. I'm kicking him under the desk. I'm going, mate, we need to get out of here. He's not buying anything.
Not happening. Yeah, you guys must miss not working together.
Massively.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? It was good. But COVID ruined the industry for me anyway. You managed, anyway.
You'll be back. Back working in London soon, hopefully.
You bromance will be back together soon, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I found a new industry. It's great.
Yeah. We had quite a few questions, didn't we? So we all did the other thing on maybe I don't know if we want to touch on some news. Should we touch on some news very quickly?
Should we do a little bit of news first?
Should we do the fears? Because we are all
now he's just offended platinum watches.
Platinum? No, titanium. Platinum's heavy.
Glorious.
Did you sneakily see the watch, guys?
No.
I've
had a meeting with Nick, and I've seen like the renders and the video and whatnot. It looks amazing. It looks stunning. It's brilliant. It's just for Nick. You have to spend a long time to just sitting there look at you look at it straight away and you know it's special, but you don't pick up on the details until you've looked at it for a good amount of time. And that's what it's all about. It's a great watch. Amazing. It's done really well.
Yeah, love it. Have you got an image of it, though, Lucy?
I do.
Let me.
I've still got titanium on my brain because he just offended my current Grail watch.
This is like a Zoom call, isn't it? This is a Zoom call. Can you see my screen? There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, it's glorious.
For anyone that's been in a hole the last week, it came out Friday, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is the New Brunswick. It is platinum, 38mm.
Have you got the
I'm not going to go down all the specs. I'll get told off.
And this is like one of our reviews.
Hold on.
No, there's already been too much information already.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've given you too much.
It's good.
Too much.
Has it got the weight there?
Yeah, now
he
you're
said that
asking.
the weight of the platinum caseback alone is the same weight as a Brunswick steel. I don't know if he meant case or whole watch, but yeah, just the like caseback alone.
You definitely know that this is on your wrist.
Yeah,
They're under 200 grams. I know that.
Hold on.
Gorgeous.
Does it have weight on there?
He's
I don't think it does.
I've heard a couple of stories. He did in December when lockdown eased a little bit. He showed a few people, and I've heard different stories about how he's done it. I think he left it on a table with Dave Sharp and was like, "I'm just going to the gents. Tell me what you think about this." And left it on the table. With myself, he had it all covered up. And he just said, "Hold your hand out," and he just put the weight of it in my hand, and I was just like, "Oh my god, this is amazing."
What watch is that, Sam?
The Brunswick, this one, the platinum Brunswick.
Oh, the platinum Brunswick. Cool.
Yeah.
The one we're talking about.
Sorry, what I was doing then, I was reading the comments and trying to pour a beer at the same time, and that's three things. That is, I mean, two's a challenge.
You can't multitask.
No, not at all.
No.
Yeah.
So I don't even mind the diamonds on it. Like,
No.
I think
rock the diamonds. There's diamonds on the crown as well, isn't there?
they're really subtle.
One big one on the down. Yeah, really subtle.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
lovely.
Very subtle.
I really like how if you go back two photos back where it had the pebbles stones.
That's anthracite. Anthracite, not pebbles.
that too.
The pebbly looking things.
Yeah.
I really like how all of his marketing is this, it could be the watch head alone could be a pretty-ish, it's platinum, it's got diamonds. You might think it's a pretty dress watch, but then with the Kevlar strap and just the marketing, it just turns it into something, quite sort of unisex and just like, yeah, this is a really cool watch.
It would have been so simple just to go for like a really nice leather strap, and it's almost totally different watch, but it's sort of very, very similar. Not similar because I don't want to but Moser do kind of a similar thing where they'll have something like the Pioneer, and they'll do it with like a Kevlar strap, and it's just such a good way to do a dress watch. I think. I mean, this is stunning. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
My favourite thing is hands.
Is Vans? What, the shoes?
So the hands.
Oh, right, okay.
The hands. So although they've still got the pipette, but yeah, one side's polished, one side's like media blast. It's nice.
Yeah.
And the hands are made from platinum as well, and he had to change the mainspring in the movement to compensate for the extra weight on the hand.
What a talk. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
No, he's done so well with that. I mean, it's fantastic. Really, really good.
I love
I love it.
We were saying the show, we're not massive fans of like quartz, tiny, sparkly pieces that I guess are traditionally aimed at women, but this is like the perfect balance, I think.
Why I mean, we could get onto a debate about this, but why is it that the watch world is so focused on still marketing women's watches as small, tiny? I don't understand. I mean, my other half, for example, she loves a Speedmaster. It just wears a little bit big for her. So just make a new Speedmaster like the Moonwatch, but a little bit smaller. That's
Yeah. I think
with diamonds. I'm joking.
Yeah.
No.
I think like going on sales, especially like Middle East, where people are a bit smaller. I think if you're selling, dozens, you're selling thousands, hundreds of thousands of quartz diamond watches. Why would you stop?
Change? Yeah, from a marketing point of view, I get it. It's just a shame because I guess from your guys' point of view as enthusiasts and also in the minority in the hobby, there just aren't this. I mean, I looked at Sam's new watch the other day, the Finnish brand that you picked up, and that is so cool. And I mean, that's branded as a unisex watch. I mean, I don't really know what the point is here, but yeah.
It should be that. It should be branded. Yeah, it's branded
unisex.
As unisex. Yeah. And
every watch is unisex.
Yeah.
Watch.
Yeah. So.
I really support brands that have the same design, just in a larger and a smaller size.
Yeah.
Well, watch news for you. G-Shock's just done the Cassiope in that, haven't they? They've just released a smaller size. Look at this. I should be the show host.
Baby
No,
G's.
if they call them baby G's, honestly, and that goes back to the juicy tracksuits that people used to wear. That's what it's going to be. Baby G's and juicy across the arse.
Did I send you the picture?
Hey?
There was actually a woman on the tube with a velour tracksuit on with juicy.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
For years.
I thought the escalator was a TARDIS, and I'd been taken back.
I reckon she had one of the CD Walkmans with Craig David Born to Do It in there and all.
Oh my god!
Showing my age now, aren't we? In fact, showing our age. Do you want a bit of Clockbait trivia that no one knows?
Come on then.
Anthony and I have exactly the same birthday, same year and all. There you go.
I feel like I did know that.
Oh, well,
we're a match made in heaven.
I know.
Well, we didn't.
This is
It's a surprise to us.
There you go. It's not really that interesting.
Oh no, definitely. Actually, should we find out a bit more about you guys? Should we do some questions?
Yes.
Was this Mr. and Mr. we're doing?
Mr. and Mrs.
Well, actually, girls, what do you want to do first? The Instagram questions or the couple that I threw together?
Ooh, yeah. Come on.
Which one?
I want to go Mr. and Mrs.
There's not many, but there's a few.
Oh, there is actually Mr. and Mrs.
Yes. Let me just make sure.
So just in the
we were going to let you go without like.
I don't know how well it's going to work because it's not my usual. Oh no! Why is it?
Did you see that? And Dan occasionally likes things as asked whether you're in a fallout shelter.
Basically, yeah.
You've become a conspiracy theorist with COVID, and you decide to bury yourself 3 miles underground.
It's done it again. When I do it, not live.
Just you and a shitload of Twinkies in that thing behind you. Sam's
I'd show you behind me, but yeah, top secret.
When I do share screen, not on the internet beforehand, it's fine, and I try and do it live, and it's just like I don't want to work. Okay, so you don't get photos, which is a bit of a shame.
Oh no!
So
I've got a feeling this hasn't been practiced before. I think we've wasted 5 minutes here.
That's the annoying thing. When I do it like not live, it works. I did it earlier, and it worked absolutely fine. I'm going to try one more time.
Very professional here.
There we go. Okay. Question number 1. This is for Luke. What does Anthony love to be called? A, Ant. B, Tony. C, Ant-Man.
I'd like to embarrass him with this, but it's Ant. If you want to wind him up, you call him Tony. I know.
If you want me to send a year's worth of supply of dog shit in the post, you can call me.
Oh.
You don't know our addresses.
So yeah, my final answer is going to be A, Ant.
Ant. Okay, so for anyone watching, it's B, Tony. Okay, next question. This is Anthony about Luke. Who is Luke's real father?
Now this is a tough one. This is a very tough one.
Is that Christopher Walken?
A, Dr. Emmett Brown. Yeah, B, Chris Walken, or C, Darth Vader is Luke's real father.
It's definitely Christopher Walken. There's no DNA tested needed.
I mean, I can see that.
Luke just looks
Where
like
do you think I hide watches? Anyone knows a Pulp Fiction reference?
Yes, I know. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, there you go. Film knowledge coming out. Take that, Scottish watches.
I think it's 3 Scottish watches that I learnt that day.
Oh, was it? Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Right, the third one. I think this might be for both of you, if I can remember rightly. There we go. Where did you first both meet me? A, Red Bar event. B, Time for a Pint event. C, Leon Burger and London Bridge, where I often frequent.
That was, I know the answer to this. This was at Time for a Pint in Sloane Square, I believe. I think it was.
Yeah, and it was our first watch meet, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I know, yeah. And you ended up buying 2 watches when you were out your nut. you completely, yeah. You came back and you had to hide one from me, so Anna didn't find out. You had to send me back with one.
we say buy in the loosest of terms. I think I basically bullied poor Florian into selling his 2.
You did. Yeah, it ends up with a 6139. And what was the other one?
It's an SKX
031?
3 or 31, yeah, something like
No,
that.
it's the better one. It's the one without the crown at 4 o'clock. It's the one at 3 o'clock. The smaller
Yes,
case.
031, isn't it? 031.
Yeah, there you go. And the 6139 in gold, your porn star watch.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it was.
Still have both those watches. They're lovely.
So that was a fairly long-winded answer to answer B. But,
it was time for a pint. When you said about you sharing a birthday, I think I remember you telling me that about yourselves.
Well, the first time we met you. Oh, by the
Luke
way.
tells everyone in the world knows.
Well, it's also Groundhog Day. There you go.
Why is that? Oh.
I mean, every year, doesn't it? Every year.
Phil Connors.
Okay, bonus question. What was I drinking?
Well, it's going to be wine, isn't it? But I don't know.
Oh, well, I can see it's Leon Burger on the bridge. That wasn't it. Oh, right. Is that it? All right, you're not writing it down.
That was an option to the first question.
I think Sam was drinking a. I'm going to go with a. It was a red wine of some kind. No, it wasn't a red wine of some kind. Might have been white wine. We'll go with white wine.
I have no idea. We were drunk before we turned up, so yeah.
I mean, it was just a kind of a general, but yeah, okay.
How do you remember what you were drinking? You could just make this up. We don't know. We don't have the evidence.
It's going to be a white wine, isn't it?
Is it white wine?
Probably. Okay, next one. Next one is for Luke. What breed is Monty?
It is a complete and utter, just everything, all in one. Like imagine every single dog in like a massive gangbang. Monty came out.
I've just got visions of how Monty was conceived now. I just had a big meat in the park.
Doggy gangbang.
It was like imagine Noah's Ark, but just dogs, and they're all bored, like Love Island, and they don't vote each other out. That's exactly how Monty was conceived.
Oh, bless him. I mean, yeah, you're right. It was C.
Yeah, I know.
Everything.
Right, wonderful. Okay, so that's those questions. And then right, okay, yeah, we have some from the Instagram too.
Oh no.
Lucy, do you want to choose?
And behave.
Which one first?
Boyo Destiny said, "Where the F have you been?"
For your destiny, where? We've had. I won't go into my year from last year, but we've had an interesting year. So we had a bit of time off. Yeah, I won't go into the details of exactly what that was, but yeah.
Basically, it's been
awkward.
Ominous.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots changing.
I'll follow that up.
And not just the watch collection.
I should follow that really with
No, probably don't want to probe on that one. It'll turn into therapy.
Oh,
sorry?
Yeah.
Prison. What was that?
Have you been to prison? Because clearly I've not.
I'd follow that up. Have either of you two been to prison? Is that what you've been doing in the last year?
I go every year.
A regular
Great holiday to get away from the wife.
Yeah.
No, I've never been to
Healthy.
nice.
What else have we got? The real Mr. X Sydney, a friend of yours.
Yeah, can't say his real word. Don't say his real name, man. You don't like that.
I know, I nearly did.
I know. I could see by your face. I could say by yourself. You were about to say Fred. It's not Fred.
I tried to meet up with him. I was in Sydney for like overnight, and I tried to meet up with him, but he was in Melbourne or something that night.
He's flying from private jet around.
Yeah, he's difficult.
He's a good friend of yours. He asked, which one is the big spoon?
Oh, it depends on the night.
Yeah.
Totally.
It
depends on which way we're situated as well, whether it's that way or
It's hard.
So it's what?
There's no definitive answer for that. It's definitely hard.
I just heard it's hard.
I'm also very confused with it depends which way we're situated.
I'm glad that confused you. That was the point.
You've ruined my you've ruined my
Hey
thoughts for
Lucy,
the
in the
evening,
green
so
room
cheers for that.
beforehand, we said it was going to go downhill. It went downhill.
Yeah.
I'm not
Right at the
sure it went
45-minute
uphill.
mark. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not been up high enough on that hill.
But by the way, who came up with watch reprobates? Like, I resent that.
Chronological reprobates, actually.
Chronological reprobate.
That is it. Yeah. That's good. Oh come on! That's the nicest thing you've been called on the internet.
That might be true. That might be true. Mark Wheeler's asking, is there a weird question? I think we've just answered the weird question and weirded out everyone so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh no! Wait, here we go. Peter 2704. When can we see more innovative
Innovative.
ways?
Innovative.
Yeah.
Did I get that right? I can't even see it. Come on, grow up, mate.
new
read.
ways of destroying rubbish watches. Paraphrase that slightly.
There's a good few ideas. All of them are just too stupid to get away with.
Well, if it was light outside, I'm sure.
Have you seen the video of putting stuff in blenders and seeing what they do? Like they put iPhones and everything in blenders.
We looked at that, didn't we? We looked at that, didn't we? Oh, we were going to do that with what was that? But we decided not to offend them. I can't remember.
It could be.
We had it, and we thought, oh no, we shouldn't really blend the watch. We draw the line at blending. No, but we had loads of ideas, didn't we, Ant?
We wanted to attach one to a firework, didn't we? But we never did that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, no, that was because Undone did their moon watch, so we thought let's send it to the moon. We never did it.
Why didn't we do that? That would have been amazing.
Let's do that. Can we buy an Undone moon watch?
Instead.
Do you have a drone though to see like the explosion of it?
Yeah.
I once
Otherwise,
tried
it's
to
too
fly a
far.
watch up with a drone, but that ended badly. It fell off.
Oh, no. Someone's just got like a Rolex in their garden.
Yeah, it fell from some height.
Oh.
Yeah. But anyway, we've not thought about destroying a watch in a little while, have we? Really, we've both got angle grinders. I'm sure we can just attach. I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool. Yeah, sadistic.
Message us some ideas. I'm sure we'll do it again.
Yeah. Comment down below.
That's a good idea. Just give us a DM about what you want to see destroyed and destroy it. And there we go. That's our
And
niche.
how you want it destroying.
Let's
Yeah.
upset the rest of the watch community we've already not upset.
I was supposed to cable tie an F91W to my car on one of the wheels, and then take it to one of those top speed.
Can we do that?
200 mile an hour Casio on a wheel. That'd be nice.
Ladies, have you got any watches that you're like? I mean, it's all quite positive, but any watches that you're like, actually, I don't mind if that got destroyed.
You
Oh,
could
actually, there was.
spend like £5 and get a shit broken one from eBay.
Yeah.
What's the fun in that? You're not going to offend anyone.
Actually, I tell you who you could use is I don't know if you girls got it. A few of us in the Scottish Watches chat did. Someone sent we'd love you to collab with our new watch brand. Use reference REF12.
And we did that with Thingy, didn't we? What were they called? The guys that made the fake subs and then made up Janol. We were going to try and find a Janol for it because we got offered one by the brand and we thought. I don't know.
We'd never review one of them unless it was.
No, but we were going to destroy one, and we never got round to getting it. We were in conversations with John in China, weren't we? Remember? It was John, and it turned out, some really dodgy guy. So we thought, probably best not destroy his watch and ruin his reputation because I'll end up with my head on a wheel instead. But I'm sure Janol aren't mafia.
So I started a hashtag called the wristy wriggle, and it sort of became like a seizure. And some guy on Instagram genuinely bought a Daniel Wellington to smash up on a wristy wriggle.
Oh,
bashing it against a wall.
That's good.
I really think you did this.
We did destroy a Daniel Wellington.
I threw one out a window.
Did we throw it on a fire?
We did on the Christmas episode. We did. We put it. We said Happy Christmas, and then with a log fire, we put the Daniel Wellington on.
Oh my god!
Yeah, because you gave
We
it to me
did.
for presents.
Oh yeah, good old times. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you remember it popped when we were talking? It went, and we were like, "Oh, there it goes."
Oh, okay.
That was the sound of quality. That's what that was.
Yeah.
Top content.
Yeah.
All market quality.
Oh my good quality.
Oh dear. Right, have we got any other questions? Or anyone in the chat want to ask?
What did I say? You said you got loads. You had 2.
Yeah, we have got more. We're just working through the good ones. Dan Casey is in the chat, so we can. He's listening, watching currently.
Don't offend Brightling.
Yeah.
Ultimate watch, is that ultimate like obtainable watch or
Grail,
ultimate just kind of like Grail? For me, it's the perpetual calendar Lang. I can't remember the reference, but I mean, you see that thing. It's just like it just destroys everything else, no matter what price range. It just completely just ruins everything. And you couldn't own one because it just ruined watches for you because you couldn't wear anything else apart from that.
And we've worn one of them, so we can actually say.
There's someone in the chat that I think has an older version.
Is it Julian? Because Julian's got
he's got a Langer
one that I've worn. No, I'm talking about the triple date perpetual thing. That's just the best thing ever.
Julian, you there?
Mine would be a Langer as well, though. I'd go for a datograph.
Oh, would you? That's interesting. Because that'd be my okay.
Any Langer, to be honest.
Any Langer. Just love Langer.
Any Langer.
Yeah.
Nothing feels as special as a Langer.
Love it. Right, do we have any more from the Instagram?
Tick Vroom asked, why were you hating on Scottish watches?
Oh, we always hate on them. Yeah. What did you say?
It's on the Swatch in particular, but yeah.
No, we've always had like a little like I don't know spat with us at the start, but it's always fun and games. I spoke to Ricky a couple of weeks ago. It was like a 1-word text. He was like, all right, mate. Yeah, good. And that was it. But no, we don't hate on. Yeah, but we kind of, it was funny actually. Like maybe about a year and a half ago, we had people genuinely messages saying, "Oh, what's going on with you guys?" But no, it's all a bit of a just a bit of a crack, really.
Yeah, no,
well, we thought it was. We thought it was. If they were crying into their bagpipes, then Christ knows.
So after lockdown, do you reckon Red Bar Glasgow it could be a thing? Would take like some of the London lot up there.
Would Scottish watches be there?
Yeah.
Then no, then.
We're part of Scottish watches. We'll come up.
Yeah.
Okay. It's such a great city as well.
Yeah. It's just time.
Glasgow's a great city. It's class. So
Glasgow's like 2 hour flight? No, not even a 2 hour.
No, not even that. It's about an hour flight.
Yeah.
They don't have COVID up there either, do they, the Scots? So it's we're all clear. We'll just bring it up. Can you imagine that on the news? Can you imagine a bunch of watch nerds have completely ruined the country? Yeah, I'd be so embarrassed to be on the news. I'd rather be done for murder than that.
Oh, what? God, no.
Everyone would just think, what's Christopher Walken been up to now?
That might be true.
Oh dear. Okay, right. So there's nothing with that. What else we got? Again, Peter 2704. Are you paying him?
Yes.
He
Our
said,
silence speaks volumes, doesn't it? There.
Clockbait's B-roll footage is some of the best around. They deserve greater exposure. I mean, your footage and your macro stuff and the videography.
Don't watch the last few videos because we've been out of practice for about a year and it is pretty good. But before that, it was pretty good. Yeah,
it's the only thing we try hard on. See it? It's the only thing we try on.
I really misheard that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I just said hard on. I was like, okay, good. You got hard on for Pete. Excellent.
I'll text you later, Pete.
I thought you were like, that's the only thing that gives me.
Wow.
Macro
Your
footage.
poor wife.
I get her to get the camera out before we have a bit of Friday night sex night.
You just got the like the feet, your phone like strapped to her head, FaceTiming.
I love the fact you've got a night. I love the fact you've got a night dedicated now. That's news to me.
Don't call him on that time.
Yeah.
What's first? I'm freestyle.
Yeah, it looks like that was our night together.
Yeah. Yeah, that way. Yeah.
All that way.
Right, Right. So videography. Yes. Is there any tips for anyone out there?
Don't shoot in f2. Yeah, light, and don't shoot in low aperture. Try and shoot 5.6 and above. Ideally, about 7 and above for macro.
Practice.
Yep. Oh my god, that was a serious answer. Yeah.
Very around. Do you get? I think not get annoyed, but do you find that like when you're doing the macro shots and stuff, like certain brands, the quality is just pretty
Rolex.
appalling?
Yeah, Rolex. I was going to say Rolex. Do you remember the GMT, the BLNR, your BLNR that we had, the Batgirl, and we filmed that, and honestly, the GMT hand, it looked like someone had gone over with a Dulux just paintbrush. It was so. And in fact, it was that bad that everyone in the comments, because the whole video is clickbait about how Ant got it in a couple of weeks, that Rolex got annoyed at and he got banned. But that's a whole other story. But yeah, everyone was saying it was a fake watch, and it wasn't. I've actually got videos of you. Can I say peeling off the stickers? I just did. But yeah, I've got. So it's not a fake watch. But,
don't swear like that. Oh, peeling off the stickers.
That's Friday night, sex night.
It's a pinky show, guys.
Pinky.
Now that's what gets me a hard on.
Unlocked a new secret today.
ASMR.
Yeah, I was just going to say that could be a real ASMR.
We found our niche, Ant. That's all we need.
Yeah.
We could be
Not YouTube friendly, but it'll be all right.
See you guys on OnlyFans. Listen to us peel off Rolex stickers.
There is so many seedy people that pay for feet pictures and fat women farting. There's got to be a market in peeling stickers of expensive watches. There's got to be.
I mean, that's what the chat is here. That's literally those people. They're all lined up ready to pay.
The chat has gone strangely quiet. I think
is it just us chatting now? Is that all it is? No live people. But no, I mean, with a username like Jizzy Ninja, he's going to love peeling stickers off. Can you imagine? Done. Like completely done.
Brilliant noise effect. Brilliant.
Yeah. 25 quid a month.
Spend the next 3 minutes offending everyone in the comments.
I know, right? Okay, that's. Do we have any more? Okay. Quick fire round. Okay. Favorite ice cream flavor?
Coffee.
Ooh. Weird.
Wow.
Yeah. I love coffee.
No, coffee flavored anything's a bit nasty.
No, you're all wrong.
Someone's got £7.50 a month. Talk to me.
Exactly.
You've got to do it.
That might be my other half.
No, I think
challenge accepted.
Favorite ice cream, mint choc chip, I suppose. Yeah.
Oh, that's very Essex.
I like you guys, but maybe not.
Well, yeah, I bet you're rum and raisin, ain't you?
Oh, I once had a Ferrero Rocher, and that's always stuck in my mind as just being like pretty special.
You once had a
Ferrero Rocher.
How posh is she? Look at her with her Ferrero Rochers. Look at her with her gold wrapping.
Ice cream.
Yeah, that's good.
And it wasn't like it was like at a little like stand. It wasn't like a limited edition, bougie whatever one.
It was just a Ferrero
Rocher. Imagine a bougie ice cream stand.
No, like that's the thing. It was like a bog standard stand, and then had Ferrero Rocher flavored ice cream. It was.
It wasn't just a Ferrero Rocher. It was just a Ferrero Rocher flavored ice cream.
Yeah, when we're talking about ice cream flavors, yeah. Girls, what are your flavors?
Flavors.
Your flavorite flavors. Go on.
I don't know. It's really bad.
That is the most boring. The only thing you could say more. The only thing you could say more boring than that would have been vanilla.
Oh God, no! That's too boring for me. No, I like the cherry chocolate orange or matchmaker McFlurries. Good choices.
It's pretty cancelled,
I do
I'll go with it.
I've had a strawberry shortcake. Strawberry shortcake with a little biscuit bits in it.
Haagen-Dazs.
And I think that was just you and I that heard that, but
it was just me and you. That was just an in-joke that only us.
Okay. Very good. Right, we should probably wrap up.
Yeah, just ignore Sam in the corner.
Nobody put Sam in the corner.
Sam has no idea what's going on. She sat there just thinking, oh, she's doing work emails.
Who are these guys?
Mine has to be like mint chocolate chip or like a really good strawberry cheesecake kind of ice cream. Yeah.
Anything cheesecake.
Oh god, yeah.
Just
Really craving
cheesecake.
ice cream now.
Yeah, with the bites in it. Oh my god, there's this one. Yeah, Ben and Jerry's one that's really good.
So Jizzy Ninja's just putting about vanilla, right? And there's one person I wouldn't buy ice cream off, and that's someone called Jizzy Ninja.
We all know what
I wouldn't trust it. Yeah, I just wouldn't trust it at all. You know, me ice cream. It could be the best ice cream. You could have the bloody what was it called, Ferrero Rocher ice cream. If you hand it to me, I'll go. No, mate. No, I'm not having that. We're not.
My friend sent me a photo yesterday of an ice cream van that was called Mr. Creamy, and she was like,
I've seen way too many documentaries of like weird people.
That's how you die. Yeah.
You go nowhere near that.
So did we actually talk about any watches today? I don't think it happened.
We didn't cover that many actually.
What, any kind of watch content?
Oh, watch news. Amiga did some horrendous releases. Watch news over.
Did you watch our last episode?
Obviously not.
Yes.
Yep, apparently not.
Yeah. When did you? Wasn't that like in December for Christmas?
No, it was last week.
That was like our first one.
Well, no, you're picking me up on not watching your episodes. Sam doesn't even follow us.
That's you stateside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my bad. I'm sorry. I'll get on that. I'll get on that right away. I promise.
She's like, after this, I'm
After
sure.
this, oh my
Yeah, it was
god, I'm gonna
really
be
worthwhile.
tagging you and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, I defend sarcasm.
No, I think it's just my American accent, and that's all.
Yeah, quite a different tone.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So we were going to watch content. Oh, that was it. Amiga's new releases. I was gonna start a whole other rabbit hole on new predictions, but we can save that for another day.
That was last week. Look at this.
Good to go. So,
why are you wrapping up, Sam? Like, do you have more watch news?
I know it was, but
I mean, time is a concept. We don't need to adhere to time here on YouTube. We can do what we want. I'm doing nothing. I've been locked in for a year. This is the most fun I've had in a year.
These are
what a boring life you lead.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah. So this is a brand I absolutely love, and they've recently brought out smaller pieces. So it's 38.5, which I think is great for men and women. And they've just brought out these amazing dials as well.
Love.
They're so good and such reasonable prices because they're all bespoke.
How do we?
Like, you can pretty much
Satori Billard.
Billard, yeah.
Satori Billard.
Satori Billard. Satori Billard.
I love the green one. The green one. Well, the two-tone green one's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, two-tone green. That reminds me of the Grand Seiko. You know, that really expensive Grand Seiko with the emeralds on the outside. Yeah, it reminds me of that.
Good.
Yeah.
This one's my favorite. So cool. It's got like Dibbathune tone.
Yeah.
To it, I think.
And
Is that
the hand?
What movement do they have?
It's a hand wound. It had a case back picture if you scroll up.
Yeah. Hold on.
Is it the same one that the Panerai uses?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh no, that's much better. I could just see the distinct shape from the back, but yeah, no, that's much better.
I've just seen a comment, by the way. Julian Morley says he's recording this episode for Pornhub. I think that could be like a nautical themed porn site.
It could be.
Pornhub.
This is an Amiga episode.
Yeah, we can go for that.
We did discuss dive watches. Well, no, that was in the green room beforehand.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, so don't we have a very important question to ask them?
Final last question.
Final question, because we got asked it, and it's only fair when we're talking about weird questions, and it probably was one of the weirdest questions that we got asked. So we just think we should maybe ask all our guests. Maybe we won't ask all of our guests. Maybe just these guys. Lucy, do you want to go for it?
Do you wear a watch while you're having sex?
Yes. Shagging under moonlight is very romantic.
Listen, is that Moonlight? What loom have you got?
I think that Zelos. It's got the most amount of loom I found under $1,000.
Listen, I'm trying to get my record down now.
I'm not gonna look at it the same.
Trying to get my record down now. We've got the Speedmaster, right? And if you can get it down to one turn of the Speedmaster, you've won. So no, the answer is no, because I'm not sadistic, and no, I don't wear a watch during sex.
And the Speedmaster's not waterproof.
When you're having sex, you don't just go 1 minute, love, and then I'll just watch match. Just carry on.
No,
you do.
Especially if it's vintage, you're like, yeah.
Hang about. Let's turn this question around then, because there's not a chance I do at all. I need my dexterity.
There's no preparation before that. There should be no preparation. It should be clothes off in a Bruce Almighty fashion and just get on.
You still have never owned a vintage watch.
I have.
Yeah.
I once got in the bath with a vintage watch on. It still works. It's fine.
Oh.
The watch works.
Yeah. If a watch can't last, if a watch can't take a vigorous 39 seconds, then it's no good, is it?
At least you know your abilities. Yeah, you're right.
Well, I'm very well aware.
You say them with such confidence as well, 39 seconds.
It beats 30 seconds, doesn't it?
No, I don't know. I don't think a watch has any place.
I'm not sure if that's optimism or delusion.
Depends on what day of the week it is.
Whether it's Luke or.
But going back to the question, it's not something I've ever thought about ever.
No.
Now you're going to.
I think the people that wear a watch even to go to sleep in. I mean, I hope that it's none of you guys at all, but it's just it's utterly mental. I don't know. No.
Does passing out on the sofa at 3 o'clock in the morning count? Because I'm always.
It does, but then you feel awkward, don't you? Because you got the watch on, and you think, all right, it's been digging into my wrist. Imagine that with a bit of legs up hammer time. It's not going to work, is it?
It depends. You might have a nice suede strap on. It might feel nice.
You got a strap on. Fair enough.
No,
we are going way down. Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, right. I don't know if it's the best idea or not. Right. Chris Chang says I only wear my Beta G-Shock. I mean, that's another way to describe a Beta, isn't it?
That's because it's white clean, isn't it?
Literally what it's made for. It's in the name.
Yep.
You could play a game. You could hide it somewhere, and then you could retrieve it.
Have you seen the size of a G-Shock?
Where were you hiding that?
The only thing you could get worse than that is an Invicta. Maybe that's how they're made. They were made with a guy called Victor, and they were Invicta.
Oh,
Could well be. Could well be.
that makes all sense.
Invicta, out Victor. That's it.
Right. I feel like we should wind this up. We've run over a little bit.
We should wrap up.
Oh dear. So this has been time of the month, and
we're on weekly. It happens every week.
Yes.
But yeah,
because I could only find 2 episodes. Like when I was doing my research, there was nothing else.
I think you're looking in the wrong place. It happens a lot when yeah.
I found all the other ones. I'm a technology retard. So if I found it, I can't even say it. So that's how bad I am with technology. Right.
Retrobate, was it?
Retrobate.
Reprobate.
I can't say that. Right, I'm going to wind this up. So everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. And there was some watch content in there somewhere. Guys, where can people catch you? I mean,
find
do we
us
want
on
to promote?
Instagram.
Hanging outside a coral with a can of super tenants in my hand, usually.
No, find us on Instagram at Clockbait. And when you try and find us on YouTube, it's the hardest thing because you put in at Clockbait and it goes, oh, did you mean clickbait? No, I didn't mean that because I typed in Clockbait. So you got to click the tiniest little font and it takes you to our page. It's really not too handy. So yeah, find us there, and probably don't search it because they're not very. I don't know. Don't look for the ones, the most
So what
recent
they
ones.
actually need to do is go on your Instagram, and there's a link straight to it.
Yeah, exactly, Lucy. That's exactly what we need to do.
Or you go on our Instagram and then just don't bother with Clockbait.
Or fell in there. Go and have a look in Victor. Luke might be in there.
No, I'm out of Victor now, mate. He's had his turn. He's been a work round.
Onto the G-Shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this went well.
I'm just like, where have you watched, mate? Oh, it's in Victor. No, what's you watched? Where is it?
Victor. I'm hoping that'll stick now. It's literally it's how the watches are produced. It's called Invicta. It's just one geezer sat there. And the guy, right?
He's just at the ascend of the assembly line like that.
Oh my
God, there's action.
Gasoline sat there.
They're going Invicta, out Victor.
You know, I thought you guys could go one show without offending someone.
We were so close.
Touch. You don't.
You've not only offended it, you've just completely ruined everyone's thought of the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but their watches ruin everything about that anyway, so it's fine.
Oh, the yellow toolboxes. Oh.
Anyway, find us at Clockbait. See you later.
I mean, do we invite people to comment below? I'm not sure if that's safe.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
They're all the best
comment
ones.
below.
If they're positive comments, go ahead. If they're negative, go to Clockbait.
Reese, and Reese has commented saying, like, how do they make ships in bottles but with watches? Is Reese completely high right now? Because that is one of the most.
They put the ship in, didn't they? And then they pull the string, and then it stands up. So do you think they like put the raw materials in Victor, shake them about a bit, and then just?
Are you high right now? That's
Yes.
Are you okay?
I mean, Sam will be. She's in Colorado. They love it. But
yeah, that's the shit here.
See, I did do my research for the show.
Anyway, on that note,
try again.
This has been Time of the Week.
Thanks everybody for watching.
And after this show, we're going to discuss getting some other guests on. If you have any recommendations,
some proper.
We'll be writing apology.
Boring now.
If you're offended by anything in this video, we will send an email address that you can send your complaints.
Our views aren't representative of this video. Grow up.
Right. I'm going to hit the button, guys. I'm going to hit the button. So wave goodbye.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye. Bye.